Yesterday, US State Secretary Tillerson to visit Poland UAE Press. Iran nuclear deal is seriously flawed. Tillerson's special attention for UK in the last 7 days. Tillerson hopes for progress with Europe on tough stance with Iran. US to send team to Europe to discuss Iran deal. US engaged with Turkey on operation in Syria's Afrin. Tillerson Rex Tillerson, the US treasures its relationship with UK. Pay attention to US-UK rapport. Tillerson, sometimes we forget importance of US-UK relationship. Tillerson, US still supports special relationship. Tillerson visits news US Embassy in London after Trump trashes it. Tillerson visits new US Embassy in London. Tillerson, UK's Johnson reiterate call for Turkish Kurdish restraint. US needs to pay attention to relationship with Britain. Tillerson says video. Boris Johnson and Rex Tillerson reaffirm special relationship. Tillerson visits US Embassy in UK after Trump snub. Tillerson tours US Embassy in London criticised by Trump. Iran nuclear deal is seriously flawed in London. Tillerson goes where Trump wouldn't. To US Embassy. Tillerson sees progress in fixing Iran deal with Europeans. Rex Tillerson visits US Embassy in London after Trump snubs UK. We treasure this relationship, says US's Tillerson after talks with Johnson. Tillerson visits London Embassy after Trump snub. US Secretary of State Rex Tillerson meets May in London. US Secretary of State Tillerson sweeps into Downing Street. Rex Tillerson visits new US Embassy in London that Trump criticized. Tillerson tours new London Embassy derided by Trump. Rex Tillerson visits new US Embassy in London that Trump criticized. Tillerson left to pick up the pieces on UK trip as Secretary of State. Tillerson in flying visit to UK to meet Johnson. Tillerson to discuss Iran deal gaps in London. Tillerson to make European tour with Iran high on agenda. Iran to dominate. Tillerson talks in Europe. Tillerson to visit Europe for talks on Iran, Syria. Iran to dominate many Tillerson conversations in Europe next week. Tillerson, not Trump, to visit London next week. Tillerson to discuss Ukraine at meetings in London, Paris, State Department. Tillerson hopes to visit controversial new US London Embassy next week. Tillerson to make his European tour amid rising rift over Iran nuclear deal. Tillerson set to visit London, says he hopes to visit new embassy. UK welcomes continued US military presence in Syria. Tillerson to visit Europe for bilateral meetings. Secretary Tillerson to travel to London, Paris, Davos, and Warsaw. Tillerson to talk Syria, North Korea during swing through Europe. Tillerson to visit London, hopes to visit controversial new embassy. Tillerson, Trump ditching UK so May can focus on Brexit. Trump thinks May needs to focus on Brexit. Tillerson, Trump avoiding UK so May can focus on Brexit. Trump's avoiding the UK so May can focus on Brexit. Tillerson says. Tillerson to visit London and hopes to visit new embassy. Tillerson KG on presiding at London Embassy opening. Tillerson to visit US Embassy in Britain. Rex Tillerson to visit UK next week. Report. Tillerson non-committal on presiding at London Embassy opening. Tillerson to visit London, hopes to visit new embassy. Vancouver foreign ministers meeting on North Korea opening. Remarks in the last month. Donald Trump's UK visit cancelled. Rex Tillerson may open new London Embassy. Johnson, Tillerson discuss Iran, North Korea, Syria. UK, USA. Human rights in Iran must be respected.